Trying to find one more at the end, but Bayridge are your 2022 Fall Esports Canada Rocket League High School Division champions. Out of nowhere, they come out of that loser's bracket strong and absolutely sweep through the BMX Bikey Boys. That demo and bump plays to try and set up for his teammates, but pronged. That is such a beautiful shot.
At the placement here, top corner, right in the shelf.
Now, I mean, 40 seconds is still more than enough time to try and tie this one up, but from two gets a little harder as pronged with the hat trick. With a nice pass off of Swaney, misreading into the corner once more, and pronged. I mean, he'll burn you on those situations. Demo there onto Swaney. Will leave CarPlay with a little bit of room to work with. Quickly taken away, though, is TrippyTheSloth. Going to try and find the shot. Pronged with the tip. Really needed. 7 seconds remaining. Looking for more, but down towards the net it goes, and TrippyTheSloth will find it. That may just do it. Bayridge at the last possible second to find that steal in front, an awkward angle, and they may have just put this each other at bay in this mid zone.
Oh, until right there. Holy. Is that a Cookser pinch? What was that?
I mean, it was a very strong pinch.
Oh,
regardless.
Clear.
That is that's such a hard one to save. This time trying to part once again for Noah, just nearly can't get that defender out of the way, and that'll give an opportunity for pronged. A little bit of over-aggression will lead them into their first concession of this grand finals.
Yeah, I mean, they're
so aggressive on that front end, and they really flexed their mechanics a lot in their playstyle.
And just like that, it's a tie game again. Bikey Boys back on the offense though, right away.
They're very, I feel like they're a very mentally strong team. Obviously, I can't know for sure, but they really haven't been letting too much in this series phase them. That might, though. A whiff on the backboard will give TrippyTheSloth a golden opportunity, and Bayridge now in prime position to win game one. Only 2 seconds remaining. That one, Noah once again trying to find that force out front, but it will be left more prolonged as now our plays off the side. Ooh, pronged. What a play that is.
Yeah, it seemed like the similar kind of theme with last game too. They're just not quite respecting the speed and the pressure that the Blazers are playing.
By Swaney, but CarPlay's in position to punch that one out towards the mid zone once more. Pronged, going all by his luck, and he'll find it. The air dribble through, and he shows them what's what.
The solo air dribble. Look at all those spins going on, so clean.
They're gonna have to do it quickly. Now back goes that ball to their own end. A little bit of an aggressive shot, and that'll find the top. Pronged once again. A hat trick here in game number 2. And Bayridge, I mean, I'm gonna write BMX Bikey Boys off a little early in this one, maybe, but Bayridge.
With no goals scored in the first minute and a half, you have to wonder, is this a product of the team's differing play styles, or am I just speaking too soon?
Yeah, TrippyTheSloth. I mean, this is such a great play to get that demo down from pronged, and just going to put the Bikey Boys behind early on once again, and that may be the key to slaying the Giants that were set up before us. They didn't drop a single game, but now it looks like they may be swept in the finals. Pronged, able to find that second one so quickly. With control, trying to send it once again, but 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining is all they have to work with, and the gap just keeps growing.
Yeah, and not too recently, we were looking at a completely different matchup for this. Last few different play attempts that they're making here, and these are so crucial for the Blazers to defend properly. but not anymore.
That is such a beautiful passing play in the mid zone. Pronged off the sidewall. Dishes it beautifully to Swaney, and that may just put a bow on this one. But now Trippy in the mid zone. Gonna look to try and find the collateral.
Oh, no.
Will find that turnaround counter-attack goal. As I think a little bit of an overcommitment from the rest of the team after that big aerial try, it will cost them.
That was so interesting because we saw it right away.
Trying to maintain a little bit of that counter-attack here, where we saw them have so much success earlier on as Pronged, now with full control. We'll try and find that opportunity and a little bit of a float shot, finding a bit of a steal. And I think once again, the Kelvin team is caught completely out of rotation.
So the assist on the wall there, maybe it was the shooter there. Flashy, they're more just taking advantage of the space that they're being given. And that play alone, though, where we saw that the backboard, and here it is again, just their control of the ball in general that each player seems to have is really what's making the difference for their team right now.
Yeah, Pronged. I mean, really nice play in the corner, able to get it past a couple of defenders, but I think from Swaney.
Yeah, the Bayridge Blazers are definitely taking more advantage of the space that they're being given. It looks like, the Clippers kind of, when they have an offense, it's kind of like a 1-2 and the offense is done. Now there's a big space, and we, right here, it's the same thing. They lost control of their offense and immediately got scored on because they're...
A boost ever so slowly, but Pronged a little bit, I want to say too far back, not able to challenge that as aggressively as I would have liked, but Trippy, full control, now trying to maintain it as a whiff on the save is exactly what Bayridge needed.
Yeah, and something that we saw there is that they actually had that offensive attack again there.
Again, both of these teams tied up at 1. They will still have the losers bracket. Ooh, what a play there from Pronged. A little bit of that defensive player rotating forwards. I feel like Pronged has just been that defensive end for Bayridge, but again, what we were sort of alluding to in the break is we'll send it through. Trippy, nice pass forwards, but a triple commit on the defense. Will find the save, but another save prolonged. Will find the shot, and Bayridge. It was so close all the way through. Prolonged with a beautiful shot. Hard angle. Will find the top shelf. Or on the offensive end from TrippyTheSloth, will find them a little bit of an opportunity, but they can't capitalize off of it. But Pronged, he'll capitalize nicely off of that floating ball in the mid zone. Such a great play from O'Swaney.
Yeah, and we talked about it earlier, but the backboard coming into effect again.
Ooh, nice play, but just nearly broken up right at the end. Prolonged with a nice shot. Once again, turned away by Wonderized on both sides of the ball. This guy is an absolute demon, but finally, they will relent. They will find that small gap, but it may be a little bit too late here in this game 1 for Bayridge.
Yeah, and at this point, too...
So they can keep control. Metavice now, dribbling it forward. Swain trying to put a shot on net, and he does, and that'll give Bayridge a 3-0 lead. To get it out of that redirection of Swain. Prong now coming in with a shot on net. Chicken Mans makes a save for Swain with the rebound, ties the game with 27 seconds left. Bayridge with an all-out push there, really trying to get that goal to equalize it, and they did. Now in the corner, putting a shot on net, and that's saved by Prong. We've seen some great defensive plays here from both teams. G2 now puts one towards the net, and that's deflected out of the way by Pronged. Chicken Man's off this back wall for a shot from Metavice. It's towards the net, but that's saved by TrippyTheSloth. And Chicken Man's rebound goes just off the post, and that allows Swain to bring it forward. Into the right corner now. G2 for a clear. But Swain and Pronged are there to meet him. Pronged trying to get a shot on net, and he does! He comes up with 2 big saves in the defensive end, puts that one off the backboard to himself, and is just able to put that one past G2 to solidify that game and that match.